because something just shifted. You know, most of you can feel it in your chest, in your dreams, the way people have been acting so weird lately. 5 days ago, we had the big super moon, harvest moon. It lit up the sky. It was gorgeous. But since then, everything has been shifting. Everything has been different. People show their true colors. Old stories started to crack open. The secrets started to be revealed. Truth came out in ways that we did not expect. And now it's time to understand what it all meant. So this is the aftermath. This is the integration. And the moon, it may be waning, but the energy is still hot. It's only been 5 days. So let's reveal what is real, what's over, and what's finally ready to be released. So if you've been feeling the fallout, the mixed signals, the closure, the deja vus, you're right on time. Hey, RK. Hey, Dawn. So nice that you guys are here. Oh, all right, guys. So who wants to stop guessing and ready to get a read, hey? Let's ask Spirit now to show us what is really happening and what we are finally free from, what we are ready for. I also, after this, I'll do the signs. I also have another video that I'm uploading. It's a really good one, and it would be really great for those who are stuck in one of those dynamics where nothing is moving in your twin flame dynamic for a very long time. It will help some of you out. All right, who wants the first read? Hello. All right. So I see I have a couple of my moderators. Hey, from Argentina. Hello, hello. I'm doing great. I'm looking for the first one who requests and says, let me have a first read. Who would like to have the first read? Or are you scared to find out what's really happening? We will make you popular. Oh, we love that. From the Orient. Love it. Hey, Brian. Hey, Victor. Nobody requested a reading yet. Everybody's saying hello? All right, come on. Who's going to be brave? Everybody's afraid. I'm only going to be doing so many readings tonight. I have a bunch of videos I want to do. Hello from Russia. Oh, everybody is saying hello. Hello from London. Nice to see you too. We're having Thanksgiving weekend for those who are in Canada. Why do I love the Orient? Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's about the subtle energies of the heart. My heart is broken. Please pray for. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Victor. Even after getting older, the hotness hasn't been right. I'm 50. Not going to say. All right. Somebody needs to say they want a reading, because I'm just going to do a collective one if nobody agrees to have one. Let's see. Who wants to know what really happened? Not a day older than 36. Oh, thank you. I was born in 68. American women are the most beautiful. I'm Canadian. Let's get to know each other. Wow. I think I know enough. All right. I'm going to start doing a reading. Who's the first one who's going to say, thank you. Who's the first one who's going to say, um, I'm ready to find out. I have no idea how distracting I am. Okay. Who would like to have owning the truth? Ready for the read. Let's go. Oh, hello, Ethiopia. Wow, so many countries here with us tonight. I'm ready to start. I'm going to do a collective one since nobody's asking. I have a couple of my moderators here. You may have to check out and see what's going on here. All right, the scene. Who's going to do this one? I'm just going to go and do a collective one to start. Okay, so this way you'll know what to expect. The scene, what really happened? Well, I see here someone, I have the 10 of coins upside down. Someone is not receiving what they thought they would get. They thought they did all the hard work. They are a little disappointed. Something they thought that they should have received by now, it didn't come. Somebody felt a little defeated. Somebody felt a little bit like it slipped through their hands after they thought they were earning what they were supposed to receive. And unfortunately, the hidden truth was there was love. There was lots of love. There was a lot of mirroring and duality in this relationship. Who is this reading for? Who's this reading for? So there was a secret here, and the secret was that there was love. There was love coming from this person that you thought you were going to find them, coming towards you, but it didn't happen. And so the emotional fallout that came through this was the Four of Wands upside down. So the emotional fallout, I'm getting this was actually someone who is mirroring commitment issues, not showing up. There is, would I ever eat a Snickers bar upside down to feel the vein inside your mouth? No. So so what is this showing? So there is a projection. Somebody has a commitment issue because of the fact that they may be feeling the feelings, but just because there is no expression of the feelings doesn't mean that they didn't exist, just that this person has a fear of commitment. And because the person has a fear of commitment, they just can't seem to show up for you. The lesson is showing that it's really about them and not you. So you've got here the Knight of Coins upside down. And the Knight of Coins upside down has a lot to do with, they didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to go and take responsibility. They didn't want to be accountable. They didn't want to admit their emotions. They didn't want to admit, yes, I have 4 kids. I'm a grandmother, actually, of 2. So they didn't want to admit what they were actually feeling. And so the turning point, what shift and what can't be returned is you have here the Rook of Cups. And the Rook of Cups is a lot about basically some news that may come through. Your my makeup. I have no makeup on. I wear lipstick and that's it. So the turning point is that there was this happy surprise. This person cared for you. This person cared a lot for you. But what happened was there was not that message because this person that was so kind of you to say that. Thank you. Freaky Friday situation. Oh, dear. So the advice that I'm getting for you is this is not something that you're supposed to walk away from. Thank you, nobody. this is not something you're supposed to walk away from. This is not something that you were to move on from. This is something that just needs more time. Thank you. Maybe you wanted to have the first reading. You you are showing here that this was not something that was a waste of your time. You thought it was a waste of your time. You thought you were wasting their time. But what's happening is really the frequency that you had to see here was that nothing was moving, nothing was advancing, nothing was getting better, nothing was actually ever going to go and grow here. This was just going to stay stuck, and it was repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. So once you go and upgrade by accepting the truth of what has taken place here, you will see that this energy of the emperor will show up. Uh-huh. So you will be actually seeing this person stepping into their masculine energy. Oh, Clara, you're going to get the first reading after I'm done this. Thank you. The strongest actions for a woman is to love herself, be yourself. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you've seen all my other videos, you would know I'm all about that. So stepping into the emperor energy is you stepping in your divine feminine energy. And so once you accept your upgrade, you'll see that everything will shift. And Clara, don't you're next, by the way. So what's going to happen is your shadow and your higher self. So your shadow is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords with the shadow card is talking about this conflict is really about you looking for validation outside of you, you looking for somebody to tell you you're worthy. The conflict is the fact that you're not allowing yourself to stay in your own energy, and you're relying on somebody outside of you to tell you who you are. You see, your higher self's soul lesson is the Ten of Cups. You are everything. You are already loved. You are already worthy. You are already alive and vibrating and manifesting perfectly the ideal relationship. The only thing that's stopping this from happening is your own limited belief system, your own inability to really be able to believe that this is worthy of you. Well, I was doing this personal reading for the collective because nobody was actually jumping in and taking one on. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Nobody. Did you want a reading, Nobody? Because I can do you next. So basically, under the deck, I have here the Six of Coins, and it's showing here that you have been giving and giving and giving. And what's happened as you were keep on giving and giving, you're not given space for somebody to actually give back. So, you know, why are you overcompensating? What is it that is maybe perhaps you looking for validation, or you overcompensating and not stepping back and saying, hey, how do I feel about this? What is going on right now? And so this is why it's all very important for us to step into our own energies. All right, Clara, was it you, Clara? It's going in for your first. Clara Thompson. All right, just wanted to make sure I got the right name. All right, let's do you first, okay? All right, let's see what the truth that's already been revealed may be for you. All right, let's see if I can get some things for you. Clara. So this is what's really happening here. I have here the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups has a lot to do with friends, has a lot to do with friendships. Maybe it's a happy friendship. Maybe it's somebody that you like that doesn't get no further than friendship. And it looks like there's more than one person here. So it looks like maybe you're not the only one who is trying to get their attention. Maybe there's a possibility that you are, there is a possibility that you know, you're all getting along, but um, you have to kind of share this person with someone else. The hidden truth, the hidden truth is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords has a lot to do with something that you have to learn here. You have to learn a little bit about protection. All right. You have to learn a little bit about um, boundaries. There is something here that is telling me that if you start doing all the work, you're giving more into something that you haven't really allowed it to create on itself. You should take a little step back and just kind of relax and chill and see what will happen. But understand there is something here that you have not yet learned about the situation. And so give it some space to allow that to happen. Pikachu, I can read a card for you next, okay? All right. So the emotional fallout card that I have here is the Four of Cups upside down. So already you're starting off with, you're going a little further here, but it's still stagnant energy. Um, and what I'm showing here is there is something here where you're trying to feel something that you haven't felt before, and this is a repressed emotion that you have felt before, but you are trying to feel again. And so far, what's happening is you're trying to relive some emotions that you just, you know, you kind of shoved it down and you just want to be able to express them. And the thing is, you haven't really achieved um enough of a permission to do so. You haven't felt like you could say anything. Nothing is really advancing. Everything is going really slow. You haven't been really given, you know, that verbiage, feeling like you could actually say something. And so um, I'm getting here that what has shifted, and it won't go through any, so far what has shifted and can't return is this, um is, you know, you can't go back and change the friendship. You know that you are aware that now that you see this as romantic, it's hard for you to be friends now. It's hard for you just to be friends. And that you know that this is something you really want. You know this is something that you really deserve. You know this is something that you really kind of feel that it would be really good for you. But the thing is, if you were to go and step up into this as a relationship, as you know, that you and this person is, you know, like romantic, you need to actually live in that vibration, live in that, hello Ireland. You have to step into that vibration and live as if you are in that frequency. See, you're not yet once accepted the possibility that this person could be romantic. And so there are things that you have to do to get into that energy to see that happen. And so, you know, you have to see it in your mind. You have to feel those feelings of what it would be like into that relationship. And then, you know, you have to also believe that relationship could happen. So if you feel like, oh, this is going to mess up our friendship, or there's competition, or something is going to happen that's going to make it all fall through, then those things will happen. But if you really truly embrace this energy and know that things could actually, if you could see things actually, in your mind's eye, in your energy, that you feel it, and just allow yourself a minute to do that each day. Just have some fun with it. Take a circle and write all the things that you like about him, and outside of that circle, just write all the things that you can see that would be such great qualities, that that would be good for you, and just fold it up and put it under your pillow. Just know that it is done, that the universe will allow it to happen. But if you're not aligning your energy of you and that person being romantic, it's always going to be just friends, with you secretly crushing on them instead of ever going forward. Because the lesson here, the soul higher self wants you to know what it's like to step into happiness, to know you deserve happiness, that you are deserving of happiness, that you are successful, that you're radiant, that you're beautiful. Because your shadow is showing you that you don't feel that you deserve him. And this is what could really project out. So so don't be afraid to do the work, because it looks like there's a lot of resistance here of doing the work. But I do see that if you're willing to make the change, you will have success in a relationship. I hope that helps. Are you still here? You're single, but it looks like something is happening here. It's telling me that if you can step into that energy, it will all work out. All right. So that was your reading, Claire. Who was it? Was it yes, Ashlyn in real life? I'm looking for, besides, where is Ashlyn real life? You're next. I just want to check on nobody. Nobody, are you still here? You live in the apartment across from me. Renee. All right. Nobody, are you still here? I'm going to get you right after Ashton in real life. I'm not 56. I'm older. I was born in 68. All right. Well, if nobody doesn't show up, I'm going to do you an Ashton in real life. All right. How much? I'm not charging anybody. If anybody wants to send me a tip, go for it. But I'm not charging anybody. Yeah, I was born in 68. All right. So, Ashton in real life, let's do you. Ashton, the scene. So for you, I'm seeing the scene here is you got the 9 of Cups upside down. All right. You're not really satisfied about something. It's telling me here, let me see. It's telling me here that your feeling is something you felt you wanted, kind of. Didn't work out for you. Oh yeah, somebody is not being supportive or sharing with you. Somebody is seeming to be not grateful. Maybe they're taking instead of giving and receiving. It looks like a little bit here that you are feeling it's one-sided relationship that's happening for you. And so it's been a little difficult. Is that your situation? Because this is what's coming up for you. All right, just one second. Ashen in real life. All right. Well, the hidden truth for you, I'm just shuffling these cards. The hidden truth, you are gonna, okay. So here you are, your situation, you have resistance to your success, but the hidden truth, you are getting success. All right, so it looks like you are going to win this one. The hidden truth is telling me, I'm even clarifying it here, and it says the hidden truth clarified by the King of Hearts. All right, so it looks like you're going to get the prize. You are going to get, you're going to get the prize out of this. So let's look into this a little further. So the emotional fallout, which is being projected or mirrored or repressed by you, is so the person that you were choosing either has commitment issues or they don't want to put the effort. It looks like they're unavailable or seems to be one of the unavailable types. And the projection of this to you is, are you actually attracted to unavailable types because they keep you safe, because you want to chase instead of actually be in a relationship? The mirror or the lesson, I've got the Queen of Swords upside down. And so it's basically, yeah, some truth that's really hard for you to see is that, you know, this has a lot to do about your self-worth. It's about your power. It has a lot to do with being objective and truthful to yourself. You know, this is you're reacting on a wound, and this wound has a lot to do with why you are choosing to be pulled and attracted to someone who most likely told you already that they don't want a commitment in any way, and it's not about there's no way you can convince them to be in a commitment because they're just not able to be built that way. So really what's happening here is you need to look at Page of Swords upside down. This has a lot to do with the information wasn't there because it was kind of subconscious. You know, you went by not what they showed you as being available, but something more subconscious. There's something about you uh, um, seeking some answers that you're not even seeing because it's subconscious. And so the frequency, once you accept this frequency, once you actually look at the wound that is attracting this, you know, you're going to be happy. You're going to start attracting energy of people who are also going to be in alignment with you. And your upgrade is the sun. The sun is showing clarification that you're going to walk away from anyone who is not available. You're going to walk away from all of those waste of times of relationships. And Navdeep, when I'm done with this one, remind me because I'll take you next. I'll do the signs after this. So what I'm showing here is the soul lesson is it's not that you can't trust your intuition, but you need to start following your sacral. And your sacral has a lot to do with your authority. It has a lot to do with you not always reacting, but responding to what feels right. And your nervous system is a little dysregulated. And sometimes you get it confused to fear feeling like love, because you're so used to suppressing your emotions that sometimes what's happening is when you have somebody pulling away, you're thinking, oh, maybe I'm into this person, because you can feel that tension. You can feel the possibility of them pulling away. You're starting to say, ooh, I want that now. And what's happening is, as that's happening, you are feeling that dysregulation, and maybe your past and your childhood, you may have had some dysregulation yourself, and this feels like home. This feels normal and natural for you. But really what it is you need to learn that it's time for you to move on. Your childhood is no longer what you want or what you're trying to manifest again. You're trying to feel what it's like to be worthy, to be reaping, all the hard work and effort that you're putting into your life. And so what's happening is, this is time for you to close the wounds off so you can have everything. Yes, Navdeep, you can be next. So that is what is coming here, is you're manifesting from a wound. And if you release that wound, you'll be able to have a relationship that is so deserving, that is going to be more than anything that you ever, like, so much love is there. So much love is there. I am getting that right now. Right now, I am showing here that the person that is rejecting you is not your soulmate. The person that is mirroring your wound is not the one. The person that is the conflict and the ego and being all of those things is not, they're making competition for you, and there's a lot of aggression, there's a lot that's going on, the heartbreak and the pain. That is the mirroring of where you've been closed off in your heart. And what you have to do is believe that you are valuable, you are worthy, and that you are actually absolutely alignment with love, and that this wound is something that you needed to heal and release. And this person was to show you this. This person was emotionally unavailable to show you this closed off wound. And so once you open your heart by knowing that you have been aligned with love before, and you will be aligned with love again. It's just somewhere you got so much pain, you closed down and you said, I don't want to be hurt anymore. And that's why we close ourselves off. Yeah. It's time to heal that heart. It's time for you. I think I just made a video about that recently, very similar. And it came up in your reading, Ashlyn, real life. And I think I just posted it just a few days ago. It's about opening up the heart. Yeah. It says it's time to let go. That just flew out of my hands as I was talking. So let's go back. Let's go back. Where is Navdeep? Are you still here? Navdeep, are you still here? All right. I do have moderators here, but I have no idea if I missed anybody. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, but at the same time, I'm trying to do the readings. So if I missed anybody, when I'm done Navdeep, just make a mention. It's okay. We're all friends here. We're all cool. All right. Thank you for the lovely compliments. Right? I hear you, girl. It's all good. It was a message that came through for you tonight. And there is a bunch of really great videos. I do past life regressions, and I hypnotize people with their inner wounds, and I release them. So there's a bunch of information in those videos. It's something I do professionally. So, all right, Navdeep, this is for you. Just cleaning off some energy. Navdeep, what do you want? The scene, you're in manifesting mode. And because you're in manifesting mode, you are creating opportunities. So, what are you manifesting? Because the hidden truth is, you've been manifesting a long journey and you are working towards either Virgo or something happened during your search for truth. Here you are, manifesting mode, and now here you are in this trying to seek inner truth, trying to figure out all of this what is going on. Yeah. You may want to listen to what I just told the last person in for Ashton in real life, because that pain is causing a lot of um, going after. So I'll explain this before even going into the reading. All right. So you were either in a negative alignment or a positive alignment, right? So when you are reflecting over the past relationships, and if you're looking at all those relationships where there was balanced love, it was a lot of give and take, and it was like the love of your life, and things were, reciprocal, and you just both went your own ways, there is very easy for you to continue to have really positive type of relationships. But when you look at all your relationships and they were always one-sided, they were always painful, maybe they were avoidant, maybe there was never available, those types of relationships are showing you what is being projected of you. You've either the common denominator is you. So either you are closed off and attracting unavailable, needing to validate you, people pleasing, all of those different negative things where universe is trying to get you to stop, to release, to let go, because it's not you, it's a wound that's creating this. And then if you are having all of these wonderful, great, loving relationships, that is because you're manifesting with an open heart. You're manifesting in a creation way where you are having fun. Your energy is attracting others who are just adoring you and you're adoring them. And it's really on a great vibe. That is meaning you are manifesting from your heart. Your heart is a frequency of 20,000 much more than ego. So the ego is saying manifesting through the mind, you're going to be working through your wounds. You're manifesting through the heart. You're manifesting with such a beautiful divine spark of energy. It is connected to source. It's connected to the divine. It's connected to Mother Earth. It is beautiful. It's radiant, and it's going to attract amazing relationships. That's why when you walk down the street and you see two people who's madly in love, and you're like, what is it about them? They're not perfect, but why are they together? Why do I have to be perfect in order to get someone? It's not that. That's where you get it wrong. You don't have to be perfect. Your person doesn't have to be perfect, but you have to be free to release whatever is blocking your heart. Because if you are closed off in your heart, you start manifesting from your mind, and all of a sudden you're walking around attracting People who are disconnected from their heart as well, you're just mirroring and projecting because everybody is in pain. And so, what you want to do is jump back into the frequency of love. Pain doesn't reside in the same place as love, it's two completely different frequencies. You can't have love and be in pain at the same time. You just can't. Sorry. I'm just reading your notes. I was just on my little rant. Sorry. It's been a while since I've had my breakup in 2022. After that, I met some beautiful girls. Never had a relationship. Well, that's probably what I just explained. Some focusing on making more money into trading. What are your options? I've moved on now. I'm manifesting a better life from trading. I'm putting in hours daily. Please tell me about that. Well, you're in manifesting mode, right? So wherever you're going to focus your energy to, that is, but you know what? The thing is, if you're attracting unavailable relationships and relationships that are going sideways, you may also find that money may work through, but you won't get those relationships. Or you may find that if you're focusing on money differently than how you focus on relationships, the money could work out. But it could also impact your heart is where you manifest from. All right. So let's see. The emotional fallout here, I am showing that you tend to have a limited belief that you can't get what you want. You have a limited belief here that you can't get what you want. There is a mirror here that says if you believe you can have it, you will receive emotional support, emotional fulfillment. The magic will happen. You'll have the big house, you'll have the nice car, right? So focus on what keeps your heart open. If your work is keeping you open, if it's giving you the confidence, do it. Keep going. So keep doing it. Keep going. The turning point, what shifted and what can't return, I have here that you know you're just not going to be handed over money. You know you're not going to inherit money out of the blue. You know nothing is going to give you what you want unless you work hard for it, no matter what. You're integrating how to process, hardworking. So it is saying that you are putting your energy into your work. You're working hard, you're diligent, you're focused, and you know that if you go and do all of the work, that you're going to receive a result from it. But the clarity and truth when it comes to relationships, when you upgrade yourself, when you become in alignment, you got to look at if your heart was closed off this whole time and that you can manifest money so much easier than you can manifest love. And that's only because you did not know how to just appreciate love as it is. You see, sometimes you got to forgive yourself. There is something here where there's some forgiveness that is needed as the first step. And when there is forgiveness in that first step, you'll see shift and change, and maybe even apology is where it begins. I'm getting here that, yeah, there is a celebration once you can get past the conflict with you and another. There is, it looks like you have been trying to control yourself and not be defensive. and you've been shutting down and not speaking up because you were trying so hard to keep everything like a celebration and being happy. And so you actually were not allowing a relationship really to be formed. You were afraid of intimacy. You're afraid to be truthful. You were afraid to actually um, you were afraid of being unworthy unless you had lots of money. So the money helps you feel um, as if you have something of value. So there is a cycle of change for you, and you're not going to be stuck doing the same thing over and over again. You'll have more confidence, but there is an imbalance that you have to work through. And that imbalance is, where are you not filling your own cup? But yeah, work looks like you're working really hard. You're focused and working and putting all that energy into your work, which ideally it looks like that's good for you. But you need to forgive yourself for something that you shut yourself off. Yeah, something about a decision that you made too fast. All right, now Deep, are you still here? Yeah. I'm not showing your person. I'm not showing your person. Uh, you like somebody who is nurturing and loving, and you want to feel confident financially. But yeah, I keep on getting the Ace of Swords here. I keep twice. I got the Ace of Swords. All right. Who was the one I was doing a reading after? Justice card came out. Who was the one who wanted the truth? All right. I'm soon needing to, I can't see where the messages are. Is any of my moderators on there? What happened to nobody? Nobody left. Nafti, are you still here? Nafdeep, they say here that look inside. You know, sorry, I'm here, hit my phone. Look inside. You will know the truth, because even though you're manifesting this, you know you're manifesting this all because you want a new beginning. And this new beginning is going to begin with a contract. 3 times I got this contract. There's a contract for you. I don't think it means a contract with a relationship. There's a business contract for you. All right, who's next? I'm going to ask again. Can you hear me okay? All right. I'm going to ask again, who's next? I'm not sure what happened to everybody. Where did everybody go? All right. I'm not sure if my phone is not recording the messages properly. I do have a video I'm working on right after this, and I'm going to do I know a Gemini had said they wanted a reading, and I just don't know who it is. I think my chat is not showing up. Spider on the wall behind me. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't see one. But I do have a video I'm going to upload in a few minutes. I also have all signs reading, like for each of the signs that I'm also going to do. And that would be exciting too. And so I think I'm going to go and do that. I don't see anybody asking for reading. And I hope you guys all have a great night. I thank you all for joining me. I love your support. And yes, that was nifty. You can't hear me? Can you not hear me? My microphone is on. So I'm going to go since I'm not quite. You can't hear very well? I wonder why. My microphone is on. My volume is on. Oh, thank you, nobody. You said great. I'm going to go and do the signs on the next video. Oh, great. Well, some people can't hear me very well. It must be something going on with their speakers. All right. So I'm not sure if anybody else wanted a reading, but I am going to go do the all signs. I also have an interesting video I'm going to upload shortly after that. And tomorrow I'm going to do some more live. All right. I'm going to be on doing lives tomorrow. So if you didn't subscribe yet, come and join me tomorrow. Nobody scared them away. Yeah, right? Sagittarius is coming up in my next video. I'm going to go and do all of the different videos for the signs shortly after this. Yes, nobody. You scared them away. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy you and love you all.